right? On number one, right?
Yes.
Why do you feel that that's the highest wick?
Because it's higher than the one before it, and
Remember the question was, which is the highest wick within this circle?
in the circle. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to trading, these are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Okay, these are the questions you have to ask yourself. If you don't understand the question that you are asking yourself, you're going to get this answer wrong every single time. So, Maris, you said because it's the highest wick before, of the one before. Okay, perfect. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, let's talk to Nat. Okay, Nat said, no, not Nat. Let's talk to someone said number 3, Jeremy. Jeremy Sanders, I'm going to unmute you. How you doing, Jeremy? 1 second. Perfect. How you doing, boss?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. So, Jeremy, you said number 3 was the highest wick. And why is that?
Okay, first of all, my bad. I misunderstood the question. You said the highest wick, and so the highest wick will be 1.
All right. So, number 1 is the highest wick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And why are you saying number 1 is the highest wick?
Well, it can either, what I'm looking at, it can either be that one or it can.
The market doesn't work like that. It's either going to be the 1 or it's not going to be none. So you have to be on point when you see this. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Out of all of these candles here, which one is has the highest wick? So Jeremy, you said number 1. Maris says number 1. And I just want to go with one more person who said number 3. All right, so it's only 2 people, Maris and Jeremy, that got it. And Charles Hinton, all right, Charles Hinton and Nat. Okay, so Charles, I'm going to unmute you. All right, and Nat, I'm going to unmute you as well. Because remember, perfect. So Charles and Nat, you're unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys said 1. Okay, and looking at this chart, this is number 1. Do you understand why you said number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and Charles, go first. Why is that?
I said it's number 1 because number 1, the body is smaller than 2 and 3, and the wicks are also longer.
Okay, but that wasn't the question. The question had nothing to do with the body. The question was, which one has the highest wick? Okay. All right, Nat, how you doing?
Fine, I'm good, thanks.
All right, you said number 1.
Yes, I did.
Why is number 1 the highest?
Because it has the longest wick.
Okay, perfect. All right, good job for those who said number 1. You're absolutely wrong.
Ah!
No, you can't.
Okay. I know. You're absolutely wrong for saying number 1. And it's very important to understand the question because sitting here when you're trading, this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. If you're confused about which one is the highest, all you have to do is put a line. Here's number 1. Is number 1 higher than this? Is number 3 higher than this? Now do you see it? Number 2 has the highest wick. You guys see it now? Number 2 has the highest wick. Okay? So now I want you to see the pattern that forms on the daily time frame just with this right here. All right, look at the pattern that's going to form on the daily time frame just with this 1, 2, and 3. Watch this. This is why it's very important. I'm going to put this line on number 2. If I put this line on number 2, I'm then going to put a vertical line on number 1 just to hold my place. And I'm going to put another vertical line on number 3. And I'm going to leave number 1 exposed. And I'm going to shift over to a 4-hour time frame and then go back. Perfect. You may not be able to see it now. But what pattern are we exposing? You see that little wick above is my left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay, you still don't see it. Let's go down to a 1-hour time frame. Let's see if you see it now. Now, do you see it? It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The pattern is there. Do you guys see the pattern now? This is my line for my left shoulder. My head is still here, and my right shoulder is over here, but the market on a 1 hour has produced something else. Okay? Left shoulder, the head, the market comes all the way back down. And what if I was to put a line right on this high right here? I'll just change this color to red. And then we wait to see if the market comes back. Now, do you see it? Look, this is Bitcoin. Left shoulder, head, the market drops down. But Oren, I'm missing all of this money I'm missing. Ooh, Oren, that was a beautiful wick entry. Left shoulder for the sell. What about right here? Here's my high, the market drops down. I'll just put a line right there on my high, which is right there. Market goes up higher, it comes back down and gives you a retest, take the sell. Remember, this is Bitcoin. Look at the amount of pips you would have caught on that trade. The market comes back up to that zone. Again, round 2, round 3, round 4. So what is that telling me now? This is a very strong zone. Round 5. What is that telling me? That why we're struggling around this zone here. We're struggling around this area. So they're telling me something. This zone is a very strong zone. Okay, how did you know where to start? Okay, Avi, you said, how did I know where to start? The candles told me where to start. I'll go back to the daily time frame to show you why I started there. I'm on the daily time frame. Let's say on a daily time frame, we only have this amount of information. This amount of information on the daily time frame. Okay, so now the market goes up and it pulls back. I'm going to put a line right there. The market goes up higher and it pulls back. I'm going to put a line up here. So now all I'm waiting for is the market to break my zone. Okay, so right here, right around this level here, the market dropped down. This is called exhaustion. Okay, this is an exhaustion candle right here. Bullish engulfing. How did you know? I got it. Okay, perfect. Bullish engulfing. The bears came in. This is called a bear trap. And they pushed the market back up. Another bullish engulfing. So now, this is the current market. In order for me to enter this trade, this is what I need to see. See the zone right here? We need to break out of the zone, retest the same zone, and drop the market down. This is going to give me the left shoulder. This is going to be my head. This is going to be the right shoulder, and take the market down, all the way down to around 65 to 6,000. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. Now, let me show you, what does exhaustion means? Okay, perfect. This is what exhaustion means. You're running your race. You're running. All right? You're getting hot. You're getting tired. You know you were running your race. Okay? You were running your race and you stopped right there. Now, you're running out of energy. And guess who's taking over? Everyone that you passed earlier is now passing you up. You're getting exhausted. You're stopping. You're losing the battle now. You're losing. This is called an exhaustion candle. Whenever you see an exhaustion candle like this is a reversal. Okay? So, yes or no? When you see those exhaustion candles, you're going to see them a lot on your Forex charts. Okay? What about here? Is this an exhaustion candle? Because at one point, all right, at one point, this market was a full-blown red selling candle. And they got exhausted. And it stopped here. Notice where this red candle, let's put a line at the bottom of that, where that red candle stopped at, right there. You see this? That red candle stops right where the market has been stopping before. Support, break out, pull back, boom, boom, boom. This is nothing but, can anybody tell me, if you were looking at this on a smaller time frame, what pattern would this be? That's right. Inverted head and shoulder pattern. All right, inverted head and shoulder pattern. Now, even though you're seeing this right now, you're saying to yourself, okay, but that's an exhaustion candle. On a smaller time frame, there's bodies of candles in here. So let's just go ahead and put a line right here. Let's clear everything off the chart because I want to make sure that you understand this. All right, let's put a line right here and a line, let's say right here. So we want to work in this area here. That's all we want to do is work in this area here. And then we're going to put a line where the entire market stopped. So right around here. So notice that the market stopped here. Okay? Actually, we can put a line right. We can cut off this area here. So what we're looking for is an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder by the market. That's what we're looking for. Okay? So let's go, just drop down the time frame. Let's go down to the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so when we go down to the 30-minute time frame, you're saying, I still don't see it. Okay, so we go down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, now on the 15-minute time frame, we got structure, large kind of breakout. You know, starting to see some bodies right there. You're saying, oh man, it's starting to look clear now. Left shoulder, head. Okay, it's starting to look clear. Let's go down to the 5-minute time frame. All right, let's go back a little bit on a 5-minute time frame. Okay, so now on a 5-minute time frame, you're saying to yourself, okay, I'm starting to see something now. Left shoulder. The market drops out. Okay, the market drops below, comes back up, retest, holding that same level. That's a buy opportunity. Now, this is kind of tricky. You go down to the 1-minute time frame, you can say, what the 1-minute time frame? Well, you see the whole entire pattern there. The left shoulder, so you can see that left shoulder market shifts all the way down, come back, hold this level, and push up. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go all the way down to the 1-minute time frame in order to see that. GBP, JPY. Okay, you can stay on your higher time frames and you'll see the same exact setup. Okay, I love the head and shoulder pattern cells. better than I like the inverted because the market likes to sell. Okay, I'll just draw a line right about there. Pull back. I just draw a line right around there. As this market goes up higher and pull back, I'll just draw a line here. Notice what the market is doing. It comes right back into the zone, retest this line here, put the house on it, take the trade. Market comes down. Now look at the zone here. It makes a zone there. Boom. Market drops down lower with a gap. Comes back into the zone, retest, small little drawdown, take the trade, holding the level. Look at this. Notice the market stopped right here. Okay. Put a line where it stopped at, drops down lower, comes back, retest. Okay. Now, we just draw a trend line here. We draw a trend line here. Structure, 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 breakout. Okay, here's your breakout. Now, how many of you remember when I say if the market, if you draw in your trend line and the market breaks out, expect the market to come right back to where it started. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Remind you, if you draw in your trend line down and the market breaks out of your trend line, most of us want to buy right here and just take the market up. No, they need the double bottom as confirmation. Double bottom as confirmation. So that market breaks out of the trend line, and you're probably saying, buy right here, buy right here. It's going to shift. It's going to shift. Okay. Market comes back up. There's your buy. Would you be okay taking this buy opposed to the other one? Okay. Let's take a look at it in the opposite direction. All right, take a look at it in the opposite direction. The market is shifting up. All right, we have our breakout. Find your high. Okay, remember, the market wants to come back up to that zone. Find your high. There's your high right there. Okay, close enough. Market is shifting up. We get the break. Find your high. When you find your high, the market wants to double top. There's your M formation. When it breaks out on the bottom going up, it wants that double bottom, that W formation to push the market up. That's all the market is about. M's and W's. M's and W's. You have your M's, W's, and V's. That's all the market is about. Okay? Any questions for me so far?
Ever. I have a quick question. Do you ever get like a failed engulfing?
Yes.
Like where you do? Is there any way to avoid that or no?
No.
Okay.
It's just you have no idea. You have no idea when the market is going to fail. Just like, let's just say we have an engulfing here. This is a bullish engulfing candle right here. It's on the daily. Okay, we have a bullish engulfing here. This might be a bad example, but anyway. So we expected the market to come down here and buy.
Right.
All right. So you got your buy right there. So this is the first test. The second test will be here. Okay, it's going to do it in levels. Perfect. Here's your second test. Got a little breakout.
Mm-hmm.
Third test. Market is done.
Gotcha.
Now, notice how the market came back into the zone. Something big. Actually, this was Brexit. So you could have caught a lot of moves on Brexit. Shit, just by looking at it now.
Right.
Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You could have caught the whole move on Brexit if you would have known what you know now.
Mm.
Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You could have caught that whole 3,000 pip move on Brexit.
Mm. So talking about Brexit, do you have a way to like anticipate or read news? Like, do you go to a specific website and like prepare yourself and see numbers or anything like that?
That's a very good question. Like, I'm not a news person. So basically, what I do is you can use all the noise in the market. I like to use investing.com.
Okay.
Okay,
Investing.
investing.com if I'm going to go to it, but I really don't read up on it. One of the best news traders out there would be Lex Waves, 8 a.m. Go to his session, Lex Waves. He's very big into the fundamental side of trading because again, when you hear things like China is going to ban all cell phones, all Apple phones in China. All right. So what does that mean for the U.S. market? All right. Does that mean that the dollar gets weak because we're not Apple is a U.S. product? Does that mean that the dollar gets weak? So if the dollar gets weak, what happened? Okay, what happens to it Bitcoin? Huh? It's inside my bag. So the dollar gets weak, Bitcoin gets stronger. So you can use investing. No, my book bag. You can use investing.com. You can go over to where is it at? News, economic calendar, and it's going to show you all the news that's coming up for the prior week. The week that's coming up. Tomorrow, this week, you can go to filters and change it to 3 bulls only. Hit apply, and then you can also look at the type of news you want to focus on.
Okay.
So this
So
week,
you're speaking about like the dollar getting weaker and stuff. This basically, do you look at like the DXY pair
Yes.
to see?
yes, that's a very good question. So I do look at the DXY, but understand with the DXY, I look at it a lot different from most. As you see right now on the daily time frame, the DXY is showing you what pattern? It's showing you this double top formation right here. So now that I'm seeing this double top formation, I also see something else that could put a stop in this move. Now, can you see what I see that could stop this market right in its tracks? Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see it like this. So this is how you're going to draw it. The market goes down.
Mm-hmm.
It throws a wick all the way down, but the market stops there. Or you can just go to your line chart and you can do it better. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so just go to your line chart. You put a line right there. And now you ask yourself, okay, what do I have here? The market drops down, pulls back. It drops lower, pulls back into the zone. Retest number 1 goes up. Could we get a second retest at 97.51 to make the dollar just a little bit stronger back up to the zone here? Now do you see the inverted head and shoulder?
Yeah.
That shoulder head, that's what I focus on, inverted head and shoulders. That's why I see it so clear. I want you to see things like that with the naked eye. Highlight the entire move and then start to dissect it. We're still on the daily time frame. I want you to highlight what you see. You see the letter W. Perfect. Highlight it. Circle the W. Now, inside the W, start asking yourself, where would the inverted head and shoulder be? So you can start from here because this was your high right here. So as the market drops down and it pulls back up, what are you going to do?
Put a line on it.
Put a line on it, okay? The market drops down here. Look what happens. It pushes all the way back up. What pattern did you just form?
A W.
Don't focus on this. Right here, boom, inverted. Left shoulder, head,
And right
right
shoulder.
shoulder. This is the daily time frame. Don't you think that would have been a good buy?
Right.
Okay, so now you just found the inverted head and shoulder. What about this now? We're still staying inside of this zone right here. So you found the inverted right here. Head, right shoulder. What about this? Market goes up, pulls back. Ooh, we put a line on it. Goes up, makes a new high. Market comes back down inside the zone. Okay? Market comes back down inside the zone and it drops lower. Okay, cool. Then I'll put a line right here. You were expecting for a retest. You didn't get it. You didn't get that retest. Cool, no problem. The market drops lower. The market comes back into the zone. Guess where it's retesting at? What pattern is this?
Another Head and Shoulders.
Another inverted head and shoulders. Now, guess what happens? The market's going up. You're expecting the market to respect this zone right here, but it doesn't. It breaks outside of this zone. So over here on a smaller time frame, we may have had an engulfing head and shoulder. I mean, a good engulfing pattern. Because look what happened. We break out. Do we retest after we break out?
Yes.
And you get your buy opportunity. So look what happens. The market drops. It stops right here. So what do? We put a line on it right around that zone. Does the market drop lower?
Yes.
Perfect. Does the market go up, come back down, and retest here?
Yeah.
What pattern do you have there?
Another Head and Shoulders.
Another head and shoulder. So
That's
now, it's very crazy. So now, what we're looking for is the market drops down here, and it pulls back. We put a line right there. Okay, we put a line right around the zone here.
And
Do
you
we
gotta
drop
read
lower?
that. Yes, you did, and it
So what
came
are we
up
expecting now?
to finish its to go up and then finish its next. That's his head right there, right? Because if you look at it,
This is the head.
yep. So you
Left
expect
shoulder.
the right shoulder.
Did we complete the right shoulder yet?
No, it's going to be completed now, so we know what to anticipate.
Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and now you see.
Oh my
the pattern
gosh,
on the 4-hour time frame.
that's clear as can be. Oh my
It's
gosh,
so clear.
that's beautiful.
We have all of this structure sitting right here. So let this market come here, and perfect. So if we can push this up, what do we have here? Structure. You see the structure right here? Oh, what is this? Left shoulder.
And that's
All
a
of this
bullish
is my
engulfing
head.
right there that you just circled too, right?
Right there. That's right. So look, even if you miss this, right, left shoulder, all of this is my head. What is this?
My right shoulder.
And the market did what?
Drops down.
Drop down. Even if you miss this right here, we have a bullish engulfing right around this zone here.
Yeah.
So when we broke out of this bullish engulfing, there's your retest, take the trade.
And there's your bearish engulfing right there.
That's why I want to push this market right back up to the zone.
How crazy. Thank you for answering my question. That was amazing.
I hope that answered the question for all of you. How many of you on this call feel that that question was answered? Okay, let me just go ahead and unmute you guys real quick. Okay.
It was really good. I'd like to see it again, though.
Good question.
You can see it again?
It was great, Abby.
Thank you.
You'll see it
Trust me, I had a
again?
whole list of questions for the man. I've been, man.
You see, Abby came.
Oh,
prepared.
Abby's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoulder threw me off.
Now, how many of you feel like that was a good question?
It was.
Oh yeah.
It was a good question.
I think that question solved the problem that a lot of you are having.
Yes,
Sometimes
it
shoulder
is.
tricky.
It is a question. I mean, it is a tricky question for me. Head
Okay.
and shoulders.
It's yeah, head and shoulder, but you see how clean it is? The head and
Yes.
shoulder is the most profitable pattern ever. But I think, matter of fact, I want to do this. If you're on your computer, raise your hand. Okay. All right, King, share your screen.
Okay.
I just want to see what your desktop looks like.
I press right
Don't start deleting don't start deleting anything.
I'm not. Okay. I press where it says screen.
Yep, screen, share.
Yeah.
You just delete
All right.
everything. No, not that screen. I'm talking about. Glad you didn't have porn up, man.
I'm done.
I had somebody do that, share their screen. I was like, come on.
Okay. I'm kind of new to this sharing screen stuff.
No, you're done. You're done. You're supposed to have your trade up, your trading chart. Go to your trading platform. What platform do you use to trade on?
Trading View.
No, where you place the trade.
MetaTrader 4. That's on my cell phone.
Get it on your computer. Listen, guys, trade it on your computer as well. All right? Don't just put it on your phone. Do you realize the markups that you can do on your computer?
Okay, so do I go to MetaTrader.com or?
Depending on your broker, you can download it directly from your broker. So you should be able to go and get it from Hugo's Way.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Jeremy, let me see your screen. Yep, that's right. Let me see that screen, boss. Mm-hmm.
So you want to pull up MetaTrader 4?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Now you're giving everybody else a chance to go and clean that screen off. They like, oh man, don't call me right now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my screen real quick. Mary's Morris got 30 indicators.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, I got it up.
All right, let me see it.
Okay, how I let you see it?
Hit share. Hit screen share.
Damn, where I hit that at?
At the bottom of the screen is like a green button.
What is it? Share? You hit share?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Now choose the screen you want to share. Oh man, it seems like we got a lot of work to do, team. We got a lot of work.
Damn.
It all depends on how we feel. We might have to do round 2.
Hey, it just say whiteboard, then it say iPad, then it say I don't see nowhere where I can share that.
I'll see you tomorrow, Jeremy, for a Sunday dinner.
God damn.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this tomorrow.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what like I'm looking at the screen where I'm sharing that. It say whiteboard. It say iPad via and then it say phone via cable.
Mm-hmm. Phone bill.
So I see where it say desktop 1, but that's your screen.
That's your screen. Hey, my screen. That's yours. Look.
Okay, so is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
that's yours.
All right.
So now go over to your trading platform. Let's see your trading view. See what it looks like.
Okay. So wait a minute.
All right. Oh, maximize that. Maximize it. Hit the green button. Don't hit auto trading, man. It's gonna start placing all your trades for you. Hit the green button that says, yeah, did that one. This guy knows his chart don't look like that. He cleaned up everything. Well, you see what he did while he was trying to act like he didn't know.
Nah, man, going on with that, man. No, I didn't, man.
Let me go ahead and delete this one. All right, no worries. All right, now that's a clean chart. I love your candles. Now, what I want you to do is right-click.
You mean?
There you go. Now go down to grid. Perfect. Now that's a clean chart. Go over to where your pairs are and click the X. X that out at the top. Over. No, over. Down. Yeah, click that X. Now that's a clean chart. It's so clean. I love the candle colors. Look like Christmas. Now that's just amazing. That's a clean chart. Now I want you to grab a trend line. That's right. That's a beautiful chart. Start at the bottom of that large red candle. There you go. Switch. There you go. Now just drag it. Switch to your line. No, stay right there. Switch to your line chart. No, go to the line chart. Line chart at the top of your screen, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Keep going to the left, to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up.
Hold on, let me clear this at the top.
Ain't nothing at the top, man.
No, when it say I gotta move it, I gotta move this thing at the top up here. Cause you telling me to go over.
Nah, there you go. Now click the line chart. You see, go move your. I'll draw it for you. I'll show you something. Let me show you something. Okay, let me see. It's gonna be right here. There you go. Right there. The next one. The next one. The next one. There you go. Perfect. Now, from right here. Grab your trend line. And I want you to connect the points that's dropping down. There you go. Connect it to 2 points. Stop it right there. Double click. Right click. Trend line properties. Ray? Okay. Perfect. Now, there we go. Put a horizontal line at the top of your highest point. No, horizontal, that's vertical. Nope, horizontal is the next one, is next to it. Perfect. Right at the top. Perfect. Put back your candles. Right where you found the line chart at. There you go. The one in the middle is your candles. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Put a horizontal line on the top, the highest wick on your candle. There you go. There you go. Now you see it. Perfect. Now, I want you to maximize your, minimize it, your chart. No. Go to the magnifying glass in the middle. 1. There you go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There you go. Right there, right there. That's good. Now, you see what you just did? You identified a key level. What's a key level? A key level is all of these points right here, right here, right here, right there, right there, right there. All of those points right there are key levels. Do you understand why those are key levels?
Support and resistance?
Yeah, well, we couldn't break through. Did we break through those zones?
No.
So we can't break through. It's like trying to get into the vault of $1 million vault. But doesn't matter what you try, you can't get in. So what do you think is going to happen when you come back to that zone? You're going to have a problem. All right, so this is silver. So if this market was to try to come back up to this level, right around this zone here, ask yourself, what do we have? The market drops down. It pulls back up. I'm going to draw a line right there. You see my lines I'm drawing?
Mm-hmm.
What pattern do you see now? You know, obviously she's dying over here. She's like, I see it, I see it, I see it. Here's your head. So if that's your head, I want you to put your mouse on where you think your left shoulder is.
Over here.
What kind of person is that? That his left shoulder is on the right side of his head.
Oh, okay. This here is a W, then it's coming back up.
Now, forget about the W. Forget about the W. If this is my head right here.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. If this is my head right there, what I'm pointing at, this must be my left shoulder.
Okay.
You see it?
Yeah.
Where's my right shoulder? For $1 million, where's my right shoulder?
Right here.
$1 million. Here you go. Let's see. $1 million. Let's see. You got this, man. You're right. You're getting warmer. You're getting hot. You're getting muy cali. You freezing. You're getting hot. Oh, you missed the trade. That market that left you already. Jeremy, we got work to do. Your right shoulder is right there.
Damn.
I know. Stevie Wonder said the same thing. Here's your right shoulder, your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Want to see the big boy? Watch this. The market stops right here, over here where I just put this candle. Let me clear all my drawings real quick. Right here. You see that?
Okay.
Where's the next high?
Up here.
Put a line on it. Okay, put it all the way at the top. Don't be shy. There you go. And treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Double click. See, this is why we're going to do an MT4 training course. Because we can all go to TradingView and master it, but we place our trades here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. You gave me your mouse. You see what happened when you gave your mouse away? Yeah, I've been using this mouse like crazy. Woo! Appreciate that, boss. So let's leave it there for a second. Now, where's your previous high?
It will be.
Now, don't point to the screen. We can't see it.
Oh shit.
There you go. You see it. You see it. Boom. Ooh. I want you to follow the screen. Look at King shaking his head saying, man, that was nasty. Sheesh. Now, I want you to start from here. And I want you to use your mouse and draw the head and shoulder pattern for a cell. Use the mouse and draw the head and shoulder pattern for a cell. And now, when everybody see this, all right, when everybody see this, hold on. I'm gonna. All right, hold on. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to unmute yourselves. All right, unmute. Hold on. Mute on.
And it's just.
I know. It's coming. So the moment he see it, the moment Jeremy draws this thing out, from the left shoulder, the head to the right shoulder, and cell, I want you guys to unmute yourselves and scream for Jeremy because he got it. And at the same time, we're going to play this. But we got to see if Jeremy is going to get it. All right, Jeremy, you got it. Go. And no, walk us through it. Walk us through it. Wait. Unmute yourself, Jeremy. Unmute yourself. Walk us through it. This is how we know that you got it.
So we're going to start right here on this counter. But we're going to start on this counter right here, going up. And this one tested this zone right here for a retest. Went down, broke that zone, went down, came back up, wicked out. Then
you're doing too much right there. You're doing too much. All we need to do, see, that's what happened with us traders. We started doing too much. All we need to know is the market goes up, the market comes down. The market makes a new high, and then blah, blah, blah. Walk us through it. Don't do too much.
All right, the market went up and made a new high, came down, broke our zone, made a new low, came back up for a sell, came up, broke our structure.
Where did I sell at? I just blew my account, what you just told me to do. I lost all my money. You said we came up, we hit the zone here, we broke our level, we got into a sell. What the?
Yeah.
Nah. Look, this is all we need. Look, check this out. I'm gonna walk you through it. The market goes up, makes a high. Market drops down. Market goes up, make a new high. Market comes down. You finish the rest.
All right. Market came up, went down, and created another low. The market went up again, came down and made a new low, came up, and went down and made another low. And then
Jeremy, your team right now was like, damn, he missed the trade.
Let me help you out, Jeremy.
Call a light. Yo, this is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You might have to call a lifeline. You need help? Look at your team. Ask them to help you out.
When you participate, it's hitting that yellow line.
Help them out, team.
Think of it, Jeremy. Remember, everything that's on the left is setting up for your what? On the
right.
So if he just showed you the left shoulder and that new high is our head, what's gonna happen on the right?
So I got it. So basically, when we created a new high,
put your line
on.
So
draw it through one more time.
Okay. So when we created this new high right here, and the market dropped down.
So what is that right there? Just right there. What is that right there?
This is the left shoulder.
Okay, perfect. Now let's go. What happens next?
So the market pushes up.
Okay, keep going.
So we got a retest right here.
Right. But keep going because it hasn't broken our zone yet. Keep going.
So we the market move up. It broke this.
It broke. Right. Now let's go all the way up to the high. Where's our next high?
It created a new high, which is up here.
And what is that?
That's the head.
That's the head. Oh my. Yes. Okay. So what's next? Let's go. You're right there, bro.
Okay. So the market pushed down. We got a retest. And went up again and made a new high.
Right. We still in the head. It hasn't left anywhere. Keep going.
The market came down again. The market comes down. Retest.
Follow that whole suite of candles.
Yeah. You're breaking it down. Like, don't make it more difficult than it needs to be. Like, all those little candles are your head. Like, all them little candles combined are forming your head. So let's go. Like, let's leave that zone. What happens next?
The market pushes down.
Okay. All the way down. You see where our left shoulder is, right? Look to your left. There's your left shoulder. So it's going to come to the exact same zone as your left shoulder. And does it do that? Boom, we're in the exact same zone, right?
Yeah, right here.
There's a retest right there, right?
Retest. Market.
So what's forming right now? And it's the setup.
What is that? I need to hear it. Let's go.
See, I see the Gumby right here. I see the Gumby right here. The M right here.
Shoulder.
It's the setup. Hey, Orin, it's the setup. Hey. Good job, Jeremy. Let's go. Just don't make it harder than it needs to be.
Let's get to the song. Let's go. Sell.
Now, Jeremy, good job. Abby, amazing coaching him through it.
Thank you,
team, for the support right there. That's what trading is about. Trading is about the support as a team. And what you guys just did right now was so amazing because, being able to coach Jeremy through this, as a new trader, being able to coach him through this, he was looking at all of the little moves. Understand, he's still on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, even on the 15-minute time frame, he saw his setup, but the move was short. So what he was doing was looking at every single little move in here. The market goes up or it goes here, it goes here. But believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you, Jeremy was right when he spoke about this zone here. Can you guys see it?
Yep, there's another head and shoulders. There's your left shoulder, that long green wick. There's your head at the top, and there's your right. Woo!
Perfect. So amazing job, because that would have been a smaller head and shoulder right there.
Yep, and you got the retest on it too. Ooh, that's beautiful.
And took that trade down.
Damn.
This would have been your second trade. Took that trade down. This would have been your third trade.
Golly.
Took that trade down. Your fourth trade.
Put your house on that one. Let's go.
Until you can't trade it anymore.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Abby, you're going to destroy the market next week.
I know it. I'm ready to man, thank you so much. Seriously. I don't know. I've been on your calls, but I don't know. Like when you get that personal one-on-one that you actually get to ask every single question, like I have no confusion in my brain whatsoever. And now, like, being able to walk someone else through it, like the market don't know what's coming on Monday. So let me just say that.
So what was the one thing that I always tell you guys to do? Take everything that I teach you, make it yours, and finish the sentence. Make it yours and make it
better.
Better. That's right. Take everything I teach you, make it yours, and make it better. Teach someone. Okay, so Abby, look how cool that was with the energy. You're an educator and don't even realize it.
I'm over here rushing, got me feeling. Ooh, I'm excited. Thank you.
That's how all of you should feel, knowing that you're about to have a wealth transfer. There should not be anyone on here with the face like they just ate a sour ball. Because let me explain to you. You're learning something. You guys have been chosen to be on this private webinar. You know how many people? We had over 115 people on today's Facebook Live that wish they was on this call. We have 500 people on our daily Zoom calls that wish they were on this call. You guys were chosen because of the energy you bring Monday through Wednesday. You were chosen because the person who was on that Facebook Live had the opportunity to change someone else's life. That's how it's done. I want you to take this information, share it with someone else. I can't take it with me. So I'm gonna go down the line real quick. Maris, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
What did you learn tonight, Maris?
I learned to mark the zones, but also to actually follow the head and shoulders and inverted too. I follow them.
Perfect. Now, do you feel that you can use this super simple system, the Triple S, and start making some money?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Maris. All right. Wednesday, how you doing?
I'm great, Coach. How are you?
Man, what are you taking away from this webinar?
This is life-changing, honestly, Coach. I never really completely grasped the head and shoulders that you were talking about earlier this week or the last couple of weeks. But like today, having this one-on-one with you, it really came clear. I hope you're recording it so we can, so I can rewatch it. Like I do better when I can watch and rewatch it again. But man, I was right in there with Jeremy, like kind of driving and not really sure. But Abby was doing her thing with the backseat driving, and I think it helped us all. But that's like wow. Once you started showing how many times we could hit that head and shoulders, I was blown away.
I appreciate you. Let me explain something to y'all right now. I'm feeling a little emotional right now, and I don't know why I've been getting emotional every time I'm able. I'm seeing your faces right now on this call, and none of you are on my team. And I'm here able to help you out, knowing that tomorrow your life will never be the same. Do you realize that? Your life would never be the same.
Never.
So you understand why I feel this way now. You understand why I'm so passionate about what I do. Stay focused. Stay plugged in. It's only going to get better. Trust me. What's going on, King? What are you taking away?
How you doing? Well, first I want to say it's an honor to be able to have a one-on-one with you, because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of down this week because somebody threw up the word scam, and I felt some type of way about it. So just to be able to keep it pushing and not give up, I really appreciate you for that. But what I took away was the head and shoulders, because I was like Jeremy. I was always, hold on, let me be patient to all the details, but with the energy and learning the different inverted and the regular shoulders, that really helped out.
Oh, man, listen, let me just give you some quick advice on when someone tells you it's a scam, okay? That's what they're supposed to do. Their job is to discourage you from moving forward. That's their job. So are you going to fall in that trap? We already know what scam stands for, still cooking at McDonald's.
Or still confused about money.
Yeah, still confused about money. So you know that, right? So when they tell you that it's a scam, your job is to say, you know what, man, you're absolutely right. Just say, you know, I respect your decision. They're just trying to see if you're going to continue. They just want to see if you're going to quit. People are not joining your business. They're joining you. So if you quit, you know what they're going to say? Yo, bro, I told you, man. I told you. And then they're going to say, then you're going to say, yeah, you're right. You want to prove them wrong? Master the skill. Okay? Then they're going to come chasing you and asking you.
I had Charles myself.
Say that again? Oh, you breaking up.
To Abby.
Yeah, you breaking up like a bad relationship.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You was breaking up.
Okay,
like
I was saying, I want to also thank thank you to Abby, because me and her, we on the same team, and she had called me out on that Facebook Live. So thank you, Abby.
Nice. Actually, Abby is up next. Oh, man. Abby, what are you taking away from this call?
Orin, it's the setup. It's the setup. Hey, that's what man. I'm literally taking away to quit overthinking thing. If I could literally just walk someone through what I was seeing without even being able to physically touch his mouse, imagine how many more people I can teach that to. And imagine how many more people are going to be getting withdrawals out the market. They're going to be like, hey, Abby, guess what? What you showed me really works. Well, guess what? Go watch Orin Wright on IML TV, because that's everywhere I learned it from. So I just want to say thank you, because I was just kind of in the same position everyone else. Like, I was overthinking it way too much. And then once you answered the questions that I did have that were getting me a little stuck and, a little confused, you answered every single one, and now there's no confusion whatsoever. So I just can't wait until Monday, and I can't wait to stay plugged into your session so I can tell you, Orin, guess what? I just withdrew my first $1 million. Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about. That energy just got me fired up. Think I want to go bungee jumping now.
Let's go! Let's jump out of a plane right now. That's how I'm feeling.
You're by yourself. I'm turning 41 on Tuesday.
I'm jumping by myself.
But no, I definitely appreciate you. Love your energy. Keep that energy going, because the market will try to deter you and take that spirit. Okay, so keep focused and share this with somebody else. Thank you. Woo! Erica. Oh, what up, Erica? How you doing? You've been quiet all night.
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
I am actually doing really, really good. How are you doing?
Oh man, you can tell I'm doing amazing. So what are you taking away from this lesson?
I'm taking away to stop overthinking. When I'm looking at that chart, stop making it more than what it actually is. It's like sometimes you actually try to see things that's not really there. So I'm taking away, just make it simple as possible, and it's going to set itself up. So whatever is going to be on the left side is going to happen on the right side.
That's
right. I'm just like Abby. I had a list of questions with the head and shoulders, but you answered them a lot, and I can see when I was looking at in the market earlier this week, there was a lot of head and shoulders within the head and shoulders, and I was like, is that really a head and shoulders? But you just showed it can be multiple head and shoulders within one big head and shoulders.
That's right. Oh man, that's amazing, amazing, amazing. Keep seeing it. And again, like you said, don't overthink it. The market is not that complicated. We just need to wait for our setup. And every time you see that setup, I want that song to go off in your head.
It's been going off.
Oh man, I appreciate you. Woo, my man, D. What's up, D?
Going on, Coach?
Oh man, I'm just here, man. What are you taking away, brother?
What I took away today was stop trying to rush it. You see that? You see the left shoulder. I mark up zones that I've learned from watching you, and I usually jump the gun before it hits that zone, and it always comes back to it.
Yeah. Ooh.
So now when I see that left shoulder, I'm just gonna take, just wait till we get to that right side and we come back in that zone, and once it hits, I'm gonna push that trigger. Oh.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Who's that? Who's that? What do you mean? Oh yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna finish up. All right. Yeah. That's my mother. Always called me in the middle of a webinar. She should have been on this thing. But no, D. I heard everything you said. Rushing it. That's a problem. That's the issue that I had when I first got started. You know why? Because I wanted that right now money. I said to myself, well, I got to get ready to go to work, so let me go ahead and put this trade in right now, market execution. Why? Why was I doing that? Because you didn't have time to stare at the chart. And you wanted to enter the market right now. The market is 50 pips away from where you already marked up your charts to enter the trade.
And now you didn't draw down.
Early. And then you said, oh, man. And now you're in drawdown. And now your account is going into the negative. So don't rush it. Patience pays. Okay? Whenever you ever think about, I'm going to rush it, just think about patience pays. If you miss the trade, guess what's going to happen?
A new one's on set up.
There you go. Just like that. Just like that. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, man. All the way from Barbados. That's right. Look at that. What's up, Natalie?
I'm good here at work. I'm good.
I see you got this chef hat on. What you cooking up in the kitchen? Some pips?
We baking pips.
Baking pips. Oh, man. It's been a long time. So what are you taking away? Even though, I appreciate you still, in the kitchen right now, but you still had this thing on loud and clear. What are you taking away?
Oren, I am so grateful to be on here. At first, I was so excited. I was just like, what's her name? And then I was Abby.
Okay.
And then I was so scared. I think Charmaine probably got tired of me. I had to keep apologizing. But anyway, take it away. Keep to the point. I panic. I need to believe in myself when I set up my charts. I did all the trend lines. Today, insight on Head and Shoulder, the inverted pattern was a little more clearer in my head and in a lot more clearer. I need to trust myself when I set my charts up, take the trade, believing that I did the right thing.
Ooh, okay. Now, that's a problem. Because how many of you on this call has marked up a chart? What's going on, Mark?
I'm cool, man.
Oh, man. Party done. But, that's a problem because how many of you mark up your charts and then you look at it like it has 3 heads? You said, let me look at it to the left. You look at it to the right. You step away from your computer. You said, nah, that don't look right. Then you backspace and delete everything from your chart just to mark it up all over again. How many of you ever did that?
Yeah.
Every day.
Every single day. Let me tell you something. If you see it, pull the trigger. Put your stop loss. Stop overthinking it. I see that all of you are having the same issues, overthinking it. You're saying to yourself, oh man, that looks like it. But then what if it was what you think it was? Or what if it was what you thought it was and you missed the trade and then you say something like, oh man, I was right. But did you take the trade?
No.
But then you do it again. Oh, look at this. The market did exactly what I thought. Did you take the trade? It happens over and over and over. Natalie and Mark, pull the trigger. Place the trade.
Yep.
You see it. You've been seeing it for so long. How long has it been? Over 2 years now, right?
Yep.
What are you waiting for? The market has money with your name on it. The market has money with your name on it. They're saying, Mark and Natalie, when are you going to come get this money? You're long overdue. Come get it.
On Monday, Oren, on Monday.
Well, you said that 2 years ago. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Pull the trigger. Take the trade. There should be no reason why. You see the head and shoulder pattern. You set your alarm. You set your alert. The market came back up to your zone. It's sitting right there. Oh, I can't do a pending order. Market execution. Set your stop loss. Set your stop loss. It's over.
Yeah.
Once you set your stop loss, shut the computer down, walk away, and you go from there.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Good job. Hey, listen.
Thank you,
I love
Oren.
it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Woo! Nat, what's going on? How you doing?
Hi, what's up? Happy Saturday?
Where you
yeah,
from?
I think it's Saturday.
Where you
Connecticut.
We on the East Coast. It's the same Saturday, Sony.
I don't know. Just like happy, whatever.
Oh man. So Natalie, no, it's crazy. It's funny that you said that because a friend of mine that lives in Jersey, she found out I moved to Atlanta. She said, "Hey, what time is it in Atlanta?" I said, "I'm on the East Coast." I said, what coast you on? She said, the East. I said, me too.
Yeah, I moved around my whole life, so you think that I would know time zones like that, and I still don't.
But no, it's good. But guess what you do know? You know the market now.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, no, first off, thank you for having me on here. But I pretty much the same thing as what Natalie was saying. My name is Natalie too.
All right.
But more of trusting myself because like I've been watching you for a good minute, and like I was learning about Head and Shoulders, but I didn't really get it. I was just like, this doesn't make sense to me. And then you would just the way that you would describe it, I was like, oh, it makes sense. But I guess I would also listen to too many people. Like when I would draw out my chart, I would be like, this looks like a Head and Shoulders. And then I would, show someone else and they were like, that's not a Head and Shoulders. And I was like, but so like, I'm realizing that a Head and Shoulders doesn't have to look a certain way. Like technically the market is always producing Head and Shoulders.
Say it one more again. Head and Shoulders what?
It doesn't have to look a perfect, it's not always going to look pretty. It's not always going to look a certain way. Like
that's what I'm talking about.
The market is always producing Head and Shoulders. So so that's kind of what I took from it.
That's what I love. Again, that market is not going to give you the perfect setup every single time. Okay? Not every setup is going to look like the obvious. All right? What you see on Google, YouTube, those are the huge Head and Shoulder patterns that you say, oh, look, there's a Head and Shoulder. But guess what? That happened a long time ago. You late to the party.
Yeah.
What I just showed you, you're able to identify the wicks breaking through, the market coming back down, and you switch over to a smaller time frame. And you're like, damn, there it is. Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
No more of having the FOMO, the fear of missing out. Fear of missing out, the fear of not trusting your analysis. It gets to the point where you have analysis paralysis. Have you ever heard of that? No. Analysis paralysis is basically when you analyze a chart over and over and over, you become paralyzed.
Okay, yeah.
Now you don't even see anything anymore. It's like walking in the desert and seeing water and there's nothing there. So, again, you see the setup, pull the trigger.
Definitely. And that's another thing too, is like I'm learning to not give up, because like I lost like a couple of days ago, I lost $20 like in trading, and I was like, fuck this, it doesn't work. And then I was like, nah, I just started this almost 2 months in. So it's like, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to stay positive and I'll make that up. And then I think the next 2 days I made up the 20 and then still profited more after that. So I was like, all right, like don't give up.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed that you double your account. You know what impresses me, Natalie?
What?
Consistency. Okay, that's what impresses me. Tell me that you made $1 today. Tell me that you made $1 tomorrow. Tell me that for the last 5 days you made $1 back to back. That's what impresses me. I'm not impressed by someone making $50 today, $1,000 tomorrow, $1 million the next day, because guess what? That's not showing consistency. That's showing that you're finding a lucky break, the market goes up. But then you make that $50 one day and you lose $100 the next day. Then you make $50, then you lose $200 the next day. I want to see consistency. So don't ever get excited that you doubled your account. Don't get excited about that. Get excited that you just doubled your account by having consistent analysis. All right, make sure your analysis is consistent. You stated something that you're listening to too many educators. You had too many voices in your head. That's like a crazy person.
Yeah. Because everyone has a different analysis. So then you're just like, and then, yeah.
I want to order you this jacket that you put on backwards. Most of you don't even, yeah. It's a jacket that you put on backwards that, you can't get out, and I'm going to zip it up from the back. So no, but that's what happened. When you have too many people speaking to you, you have to say, okay, let me get the voices out of my head. Who produces the most consistent training? Okay? Now, I'm not saying I'm the best, but what I will do I will drill this stuff in your head until you get it. Perfect. All right, stay tuned. Get those voices out your head. I'll order your jacket already. Oh, man. Phil, what's up, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? How you?
What you listening to those headphones? What kind of music you got on?
I'm listening to you. I'm not listening to nothing else.
Oh, man, talk to me. I heard this one message today. Said if you're not making $1 million a month, you should not be listening to music in your car. At first, I thought that was kind of mean. But then I said to myself, so if you're not listening to music, then what are you listening to?
Something that's going to teach you something.
Something that's going to teach you. Because you're not satisfied. You're not where you need to be at by listening to Lil Pump, by listening to, I just drunk a bottle of that lean. That lean got me drinking with a skirt. Really? But anyway, go ahead. My bad. I got off topic. Phil,
no,
what's
you good,
up,
man.
What are you taking away from this, man?
Man, honestly, Oren, man, I'm taking a little bit of everything because I can relate to every single person's testimony today. I rushed too much. I pulled the trigger too soon. I second guessed myself.
Itchy finger.
I do, man. And, I really second guess myself on where the market is going. Because, like, I'll have an obvious left shoulder. And when it's creating that right shoulder, it can be right at my level. And it can be right in that retest level where it can consolidate a little bit. And that's where I tend to get myself in trouble. So that's where I need to pick up patience to wait for it to actually break out more. To then jump in it. And that's what I'm starting to see from watching your every video. So
Perfect. I love the fact that you see the left shoulder. You guys do realize that you can see the left shoulder the moment the head is created.
Yeah.
All right. The head is so obvious because the market has came back into the zone where the left shoulder was. So now that you see the left shoulder, you see that the market has shot all the way back up to the zone. You're like, oh my goodness, this thing is about to come down. But why do people want to sell down to that zone? You ever notice that? Well, if I know it's keep creating that right shoulder, I'm just going to sell down to the zone. But it's not ready yet. Don't chase the market. Greed, that's right. And then you end up chasing the market shoots up more, and then you say, you know what, screw this, man, I'm not trading. And then when you exit and close your trade, the market goes right down.
That's what happened to me Friday.
It goes right down to that zone, and now you missed out on it. Now this is a scam. No, it's not a scam. All right, you confused the market. You had that itchy finger. You was ready to go, pew, pew. You want to shoot everything. Pew, pew. Oh, look at this. Pull the trigger. Pew, 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 pew. I'm like, yo, put your gun away, man. Put your gun in your holster. Put it away. Take the bullets out. No more pew, pew for you. Those are the emotions. How do we eliminate the emotions when it comes to trading? Y'all want to know how to eliminate the emotions when it comes to trading? You can't.
Yes.
You can't. I still get emotional. I'm just going to be honest with you. If I have a losing trade, I'm like, oh, man, that just messed. Because you understand, my losing trades are a lot different from most people. My losers, is most people's rent. So when I look at a losing trade, I'm like, oh, man. Joanna asked me, she said, hey, what you want for dinner? I don't want no dinner. I want my money back. I want my money back.
That's so true.
And then she'll tell me something that I always use to all of you. She'll say the one thing I use, and I say this to all of you all the time, and I hate it when people throw it back at me. When I have a losing trade and I get mad, you know what she says to me? I'm sorry for your loss. It hurts. It hurts because I'm the one that's always saying that. So now I got to come back at her. I guess you won't be going shopping this week.
Ooh, don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Hey, you keep being mean, telling me sorry for your law. Listen. So, but I appreciate you, Phil. Like I said, man, just keep the patience.
Yes, sir.
If you see it, just go ahead and pull the trigger. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, guys,
Will do.
right now, getting over to the left, back to the left side. Let's give it up to the person who put this all together. All the way from Chino Hills, Charmaine Vaughn. You don't understand what she do behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, Charmaine has created so much, like when they say overworked, underpaid. Charmaine is someone who has so much value. All of you are here today because of Charmaine. You know how many times she reached out to me and she said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" She'll call me up and say, "Hey, look, you got a one-on-one in 15 minutes. Are you good? All right, do you need a break? All right, you got another one-on-one in 3 minutes. Are you on the call?" I'm like, "Oh, man, Charmaine, I'm on a call." Yes, I'm on a call. So, Charmaine, if you've never heard it over 1 million times from me, I appreciate you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. We all
Charmaine,
appreciate you. Everyone's here because of the value that you bring. So thank you for taking time out on this weekend, on this holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And thank you to everyone for hopping on because, you could have been anywhere in the world, but we're here. And this is a blessing. Really appreciate it.
That's right. Oh, man. And holiday weekend, birthday weekend, right?
And birthday weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
41 on Tuesday.
Yes.
On a Tuesday. That's right. 41.
You're supposed to turn up now.
I know. It is what it is. Gemini season. Let's go. Appreciate you, Charmaine. Oh, man. I'll see you on Monday.
Hey, Coach.
Back to work, right?
Hey,
tomorrow.
Coach. Hey, Coach, before you go, can you just do me one small favor?
Hold on. I ain't even get to your side yet. I'm working my way over there, brother.
Yo, Coach, you got to do this for me, man. You got to go back to the chart and do the swing high, swing low for me one time.
That's inside of the recording group.
Huh?
That's inside of the. Charmaine, can you tag Jeremy inside the recordings that we have and put him in there? We have a lesson on swing highs and swing low on that one.
Okay, I appreciate that, Coach.
Yeah, remember, you got to go through that stuff, man. All of the recordings we have, it's right there.
Yeah. Tag me, Charmaine.
Perfect.
Can we release that one, Coach? Everybody's saying me too.
You said, can you release that one?
Yeah.
That's up to you, Charmaine.
Oh, not back.
Yeah, you see, I threw that right back at you.
Right at me.
Yeah, you can put that on me. Let me go ahead and mute you out before we get in trouble. Oh man, Onika, how you doing?
Hi.
What's up, Onika? How you doing? Where you tuning in from?
Trinidad and Tobago.
Party done. Woo. Oh man, Onika, what are you taking away from this?
Well, first of all, I got in kind of late because I was at the hospital.
Say that again?
I went to the hospital, but I'm okay now.
All right, glad everything was okay.
A little bit late.
Right,
But I think I got here for the most important part where Abby was coaching Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
But what I took away from the session is, especially me, because I mark up my charts and all the time I feel like, Onika, you're doing this, you're seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's there looking at me, but somehow I'm never confident enough to enter the tree. So for me, my big takeaway is confidence, knowing that Onika, you see the head and shoulders, you know what's going to happen next. So for me, this session was really like a confidence boost in knowing that you can identify the patterns, you know what you're doing, trust yourself, and take the trade. So
That's right. You got it. Just like I told everybody on here, trust your analysis. Yeah. What's going to happen is you're going to have your analysis up, right? The moment you have your analysis, what's going to happen is you're going to see someone else come with the same analysis, but different. And now it's going to throw you off. But you have a sell. The other person has a buy. Now you're confused.
Yeah.
Trust your own analysis. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do from now on, nigga. If you see a person jumping off a bridge, are you going to follow them?
No.
Okay? Don't do that. Just trust your analysis. Good job. Appreciate you. Sally, how you doing?
Hi.
All right. What you doing over there sitting in the dark? You learning?
Yes, I am. I have a baby who's sick and she's sleeping.
Oh, she said, oh, why you got me all loud then? I'm over here
That's
talking all
okay.
loud.
You might hear her coughing in the background and if she turns. But anyway.
No, I'm a whisper, but.
Oh, thank you.
You learning?
So I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you so much. I've been going on your calls, and I'm the mom of 7. I don't know if you remember, but I'm the mom of 7, and this is game changing. This is. I couldn't understand when you kept saying cut the head off, cut the head off. I'm like, okay, I'm cutting the head off.
Yeah.
I don't understand. When now I get it. Okay, you put the cell limit where you cut the head off. So when it comes back up and touches that. And I was in so many tricks because I could find a Head and Shoulders just fine, but I just didn't know where the entry was.
Ooh.
So it was like perfect. Now I get it. Cut the damn head off.
That's
put the cell limit right there, and that's it. I mean, oh my gosh, wow! I think you just
it all makes sense now.
Yes.
Sally, let me ask you something. You cook chicken?
I do.
Do you cut the head off?
You know, it's so funny. I have a farm. It's so funny that you would ask me. I've already processed 12 chickens myself, cut them, clean them, cook them. Yes, I do cut their heads off. Yes.
There you go. There's your entry.
Yes.
But I appreciate, I hope your baby gets well real soon. Praying for her. It's a girl or boy?
It's a girl. She's my number 6. She's
Perfect.
The 3-year-old's running around.
Oh man. Well, listen,
thank
you're
you
definitely
so much.
you're definitely the MVP because you're doing this with the little ones, and most people would call that a distraction, but you're here right now.
Right.
Killing it.
I have to tell you, sorry, but I have to tell you. Okay, I'm trying not to cry. Okay, Orange,
Okay.
we get emotional, right?
I know, yeah. You must be a Gemini.
I'm actually a Sagittarius.
Okay.
But okay, Orange, so I just started this new job. I'm working from home, grinding, okay? Sorry, this is TMI, but my ex left us and now has left us incomeless, right? So they tried to trade for 8 months, trying to make it work, blowing accounts, whatever. My little $25, whatever I could do to scrape together. Long story short, I started working from home, started grinding, studying, everything. I'm working from home and I look at my phone and I see that you dropped the Zoom and I'm like, wait, he doesn't drop a Zoom in the afternoon. He dropped the Zoom 9 o'clock at night. What the hell? What the heck, right? So and it was a Zoom that you dropped at 11 o'clock and it was already 12. And I'm like, I'm going to get on anyway. Let me see if he's still doing it. And I got on that call and it just so happened you finished the UCAD and you were like, all right, I'm going to leave. And then you were like, wait a minute. No, you're kidding me. This brother's up there doing this. And then you started calling it, and then you picked me. And it was I was supposed to be working, but I was like, no, let me get on this call real quick. And it was just such a miracle and such a blessing. So I just want to thank you for everything. Yeah, I feel like this is,
That is, hold on, I'm just waiting for confirmation. Hold on. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Give me 1 second, Sally. Give me 1 second. Ooh, okay. Sally, your story is so amazing. It's so amazing. Let me see. Okay. Just waiting for confirmation.
Yes.
All right. Well, you tell her then. I'm not gonna tell her.
So I'm gonna send you the link. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna send you the link to the group so that we can make sure we help you out, Sally.
Thank you. I
Make
appreciate
sure you stay plugged in. You eat with the fam.
That's right, Sally. So
what's up?
I'm adding you to my financially fit trading group.
Yay! Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah. And trust me when I tell you, those traders in that group, you won't get no sleep. No sleep at all. That alarm, that thing goes off every second. Bing, bing, bling, bling, bling. And it's all markups.
Charts galore.
Yeah, charts like crazy. So webinars like crazy. So, I appreciate you. It's not easy. It's not easy being in your position. And I, not to, make a joke about it, but I got a little one who's 2 years old. And when Joanna leaves, I go crazy.
I heard he got into lotion.
Oh,
Yoli was telling me and Yoli are good friends.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm calling Joanna. I'm saying, Joanna, please, somebody call the police or somebody help me out. I don't see how you mothers do it.
Right.
You don't get enough respect or appreciation.
Thank you.
Because it's easy as a father. As a father, our job is to just play and have fun with them. Right. We have fun, and then when it's time for them to eat, go to mommy. Because kids, they don't eat with us. Everything is playtime with the fathers. So I really appreciate you and admire your hustle and determination and not quitting.
Yeah, on top of this, I'm homeschooling. I got one graduating high school, going to college. Yep,
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yep, I
So
homeschool. One already in college, 2 years. I'm telling you, I don't play around. I hustle. I raised pigs. I whatever I had to do.
And you got a farm.
And I have a farm. I had to milk the cow every day. I made
Whoa,
cheese,
whoa.
yogurt, everything. Yep. It's been crazy, but
Your
God's
breakthrough,
always made a way, so.
your breakthrough is, you got a story to tell. Do you
Praise
hear that?
coming. It's
You
been
got
so
a
hard.
story to tell. And we're going to help you, all right? We're going to help you reach that level.
Thank
All right,
you.
over the next 30 to 90 days, everything that you just told us will be, it's going to be a thing of the past. You're probably still going to do it because I don't know if you like milking cows, but you might, make enough money, you buy that automatic machine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to sell her, right? Actually, so I don't have one right now, but it's okay.
Okay.
I'm
All right. We'll get you another cow. But anyway,
Thank you.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you. I appreciate you.
All right,
Thank you.
Lauren.
Thank you for sharing that. Oh, man. Yolanda Rodriguez. What's going on, YOLO? What's up?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, man. I'm feeling
happy for
warm.
Sully. Good job, Sully. Well, thank you for everything you're doing from Orlando to now. You help me and I help whoever I can. This is my brother and my sisters.
How you guys doing? I see y'all hype in the back. I saw your brother jumping around. I was like, there's no way that they're watching the webinar. They must be watching a fight on the other TV.
Watching the candles fighting. That market. I just want to tell everybody that it's not that hard. If you get overwhelmed, sometimes we need to shut down the charts so your mind can get right. And then go back to it and you'll see it different.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful.
Yeah, so take your time. Don't get overwhelmed. I was there. I was watching many people, many voices, like Oren says. And since I went to Orlando to his first boot camp, I have learned so much. And just whatever you learn, pay it forward. Teach somebody else.
That's right.
Somebody else needs you out there. Somebody else was abandoned by their leader and they need you.
Say it again.
I was abandoned by my leader and I'm helping. I have a little 40 people chat and I'm their stepmommy trader. So just help somebody else. Because there's somebody else that doesn't understand something and you do, so teach them.
Perfect. Beautiful. I appreciate it. Continue blessing those, continue teaching, your family behind you right now, because they're depending on you.
Yes.
They're depending on you right now. That level of excitement, there's a There's a wealth transfer in that room right now. I don't know if you feel it.
I receive it. Yeah, name of Jesus.
And before we leave, I'm gonna come back to you, Yolanda, because I got something special for Sally in a moment. But I'm gonna come back to you.
Hey, Sally.
Let me see. Let me see. Jacqueline Lopez, what's going on, Jack? Talk to me.
Hey, sugar.
Oh man.
I'm so excited, man. Orrin, I've been following you religiously. Like everybody I come in contact with, I recommend that they follow you. Like you're the only educator that I follow. I've been humbled to watch your growth over time. So like when Phil got chose and you were choosing people randomly, I was so disappointed and heartbroken that you didn't choose me. To be honest, I was sitting there praying, like, please choose me, please. And then when Phil chose me, I fell out my chair at work. I was so excited to be on this call, to be able to be on a call with 20 people.
That's right.
When you teach thousands every time you go on a call, that's amazing. I'm so humbled and honored for you to be able to share what you've learned and the amount of time that you've done and make the transformation that you've made. Man, it is just a humbling and it's an amazing experience.
Oh man. Appreciate you. You know, there's so many people I look at when I'm choosing. That's why I always get Charmaine to help me out. I always put it on her back, you know, to help me out, and then she gets stuck.
Right.
But you know,
so many people want to get on the call.
Yeah,
so it's like
you're not gonna find anyone that's gonna do this.
No.
Without charging.
No, and then not only that, people want to bird feed you. I don't know what everybody else's experience has been, but like it's like nobody really wants to see us all really eat.
Ooh, that's right.
And so they hold back the information instead of looking at it like we should all eat together. They think of it as you're a competition or you're taking away from their success.
I like that. Brr, I'm a bird? That's all you're gonna give me?
Yeah, man. So that's why I'm so thankful that you don't do that. You don't hold nothing back. You give us everything. I mean, every time I come on your class, I learn something new. You never give us the same information twice, and you're willing to answer any question.
Actually, I do, Jacqueline. I do give you the same information. I just use it. I reword it.
But it's so powerful. That it comes across like it's something new.
And there it is. I reword it every single time. I'm like, do these people realize that's the same thing I show them every single week? And I'm just dying laughing in the background because now I hear people saying, aha, I just had my breakthrough. I'm like, you didn't get it last week? But anyway, I appreciate you. Stay plugged in. Let's go. Oh, man, all the way from New York City.
Hey.
Denise. Hold up. Denise, where the squad at?
I don't know.
See, that's wrong. You didn't even plug the squad. Oh, just wait until I tell Evelyn. Oh, that you came on here by yourself.
No. She texts me like, why didn't you remind me about the call? And I'm like,
holding out information. Remember, take what I teach you, make it better, make it yours.
Thing 2.
Yeah, where's thing number 2? You missing 2 of your partners. What's up?
I am.
But it's okay. What are you taking away today?
What I took from this call was repetition is key.
Ooh.
Patience is always important.
Yeah.
And also, I've seen Head and Shoulders for the longest, or sometimes I don't see it, sometimes I do, but now this call made me look at it even clearer.
Yeah. Jeez. That's what I'm talking. Now, are you going to share it with Evelyn?
Of course.
I'm going to find out tomorrow. I'm going to ask if you shared it with her.
I said her name first. I invited her to this call.
Oh, yeah, you did. Now, you know what? I'm going to send her a message saying sorry for your loss. Oh, man, perfect.
I've been with you since Wall Street. So.
I know. And that's why I appreciate you, ladies. Oh, man, amazing. But I'll be back in New York soon. I'll be back in New York, I think it's June 1st,
June
2020.
Okay. What?
No. But no, I appreciate you guys. I'll be up there real soon.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Jabari, what up, Jabari?
Much.
What's going on, boss? What you learned today?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. That's the remix. Hold on, I gotta give it to you, Jabari. The team, I gotta give it to you.
Really patient.
Okay, there we go. Now we can hear you.
Injuries. I used to see my head and shoulders in a lot of time frames easily, but on a small time frame, I had troubles with it. I was looking for the perfect formation as what they said.
Jabari, one second. Yeah, your internet is low, brother. Please don't take no trades when your internet is low. Woo, that's not a good setup.
When he was doing it on the chart, he was marking it up.
Yeah,
she
man.
was teaching it. She was showing me.
Jabari, wait 1 second. I'll come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you. Your internet is chopping up on
you. When she was showing him that,
he's still going. All right, perfect. I'll come back to you, Donovan. What's going on, boss?
He needs to look at the moves, the levels, basically. I really felt that because that's what I wasn't doing really at all. I used to just draw my my lines, and then when it's time for me to enter, I always mess up with that. Oh, my bad. All right.
Huh? Donovan. Oh, man. All right, I'll come back to you. I think you and Jabari, y'all trading the same. All right, Charles, what's going on, boss?
What's up, man?
Oh, man, loud and clear. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of Wi-Fi you need when you're trading. Woo! All right, so what you taking away, brother?
Oh, what I took away is that don't overthink. And you got me with that the first question was about what candle had the longest wick, and I started thinking about the body and everything. So just don't overthink, trust your eyes. And then also when you said the head and shoulders is the most profitable trading pattern, so we'll take that into consideration.
That's right. Oh man, that's just amazing. Guys,
Yeah.
I want to thank all of you for tuning in. And, you know, when it comes to trading, it's not going to be easy because you got a lot going on in life. And I want to dedicate this right here to my new friend right here. I want to dedicate this to you. You know,
enemy came up against your home. The enemy came up against your children. The enemy came up against your name. The enemy came up against your character. You will win. You will win. The enemy came up against your health. The enemy came up against your finances. The enemy came up against your vision. The Baby came up against your business. You will win. Oh, you will win. Yes, you will. It's my winning season. It's my winning season. It's my winning season. Let me hear you declare it tonight. Say, it's my winning season. It's my winning season. It's my winning season. From now, this is what you gotta declare. Everything attached to me wins. Everybody sing it. Everything attached to me wins. Yeah. Everything attached to me wins. Hey, hey, oh, you win. This is what we declare for you. You will win. I know you felt the pressure. One thing you gotta realize is you will win. Hey, hey, lay your hands on yourself and say this. It's my winning season. It's my winning season.
Woo! Oh man, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's been an amazing journey, You know, Sally, I just wanted to share that with you because, you know, that right there is just to let you know that it's your winning season. Do you feel that? Do you believe that? Oh, you're unmuted.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you believe it's your winning season?
I'm gonna be like, it's been so hard. It's been so long. It's been such a hard fight. I pray and hope. It's hard to believe. What did he say in the scripture? Help thou my unbelief.
Mm-hmm.
Help
That's
thou
right.
my unbelief, Lord. It's just been such a long, hard fight.
Well, you got a team
So,
with you now.
yes, I do.
Yeah, you
Yes,
got a team
thank
with you now. So
Yes, I go
you're not fighting by yourself now. You got a
Right,
team of warriors.
right.
You know, when you have a team of warriors with you, you know, who's gonna, you know, what weapons against you now? We here now. We got your back.
So much.
See, that's the thing about trading Forex. Once you get locked into this thing, there's no going back to anything else.
Right.
All right, so we all here for you. All right, we all here for you. I know at any point, you know, you can reach out at any given time, and we're all going to be here for you. So keep your head up, keep pushing, stay focused, and let's go to the top. This is your winning season.
I
All
want
right.
to shout out to Yoli because Yoli, I love you so much, Yoli. You have been my sister. You held my back and kept me going. There were days I wanted to give up, and she was like, "No, Selena, God has you. You can do this." And I'm here because of her. So I love you, Yoli. Thank you.
Oh man, you know Yolanda?
Oh,
Everybody knows her.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I told you I'm the adopted mom.
Well, you know, amazing. So thank you all for tuning in. I know, you know, we were only supposed to do this for 30 minutes.
Wow.
Thank you, Coach. You're the best.
Yeah, you know, so.
I can't wait to message you my victory. I can't wait to be like, guess what? Watch.
It's gonna happen, you know, because Yolanda do it now. You know, she's always in conversation with Charmaine, and you know, she gets on it. Oh, look at it. My trading went to the next level. I'm like, that's just the beginning. You haven't seen nothing yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the beginning. Trust me. Look at Abby right now. She's gonna destroy the market come next week. She's gonna treat the market like the market's just been abusing her. She said, "Oh yeah, it's payback now." All of you. So thank you all. It's 9:59. We finished right on time. This is what God had planned for us, and we did it.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a good weekend, folks.
Happy birthday. It's Gemini season. Let's go.
That's
You
what
better
I'm
get on
talking
that
about.
flight to Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Well, guys, I guess you don't know me too well. If I want to do something, I'll look at it like 30 times, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. And then Joanna comes.
Is the one that makes the decision.
Yeah, Joanna's the one. Charmaine don't even reach out to me. She's like, I'm just gonna call you. Right, Charmaine?
Actually, I'm gonna say this.
That's
I
true.
claim it. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna trust, and I'm gonna claim it. I'm not gonna not believe. Thank you.
There you go. Perfect. That's what we want to hear. All right, guys. Thank you. I will see you on the next one. Good night.
Bye.